Hey guys, what's going on? Matthew here, back with another Lego Ninjago video here on the channel, and today I'm going to be taking you through my MOC of the Council of the Crystal King Chambers. And I really thought I would just love to show you this. I'm very proud of this. But with that, let's get on to the video. Starting off here at the front of the build, we have a few stairs going up with some lights inside. Then we have just some decoration with like poles and stuff. I wasn't really sure what to put there. I could have put crystal shards, and then we have this, which is a stickered part from the Council of the, really the Crystal King Temple. So I added that in. That's why I'm not going to be making a review of that set. It is taken apart, so. And then basically I just kind of did walls, some rock work and everything. Put some trans pink in it, so. And then moving inwards, we have a spinner, actually, for Lloyd right here. And it is removable so that it can just be this. And there's actually a function that I can show off in a little bit. But going up the stairs, you have the little pedestal there and completely surrounded by crystals. Like, I just filled this thing up with crystals. I did not hold back. It is deepened into the ground, so it's down in there. It's below the level of the normal floor. So that's kind of what it looks like. And then I made this crystal spider. It's not exactly a spider. Don't give me too much flack on this, but I just didn't want it to be so big. So I just gave it the eye there and then the crystal out the back, and that's kind of it. It may not look like it, but that's kind of just all I decided to do. And then I got a trans pink mug, which I have recently gotten a lot more of. So I may put more for everyone else, but I just thought it would be funny to include this in the build. So the mechanic right there is drinking a little something in his crystallized drink. So here for the mechanic and Mr. E's chairs, they are both the same and both kind of fall aparty, but they're still very good. I made everyone able to sit up without hitting the back because of their armor. So this is not who sits in this seat, but here is the mechanic there. He can sit like that, and his armor won't cause any problems. The table was kind of difficult to create. I knew I wanted to fill in these gaps here, and I did a pretty good job with it. If we look around here, I did a pretty good job. There are a few gaps, and that one's the largest one. So, and then looking here on the inside, it really looks good. So I'm very proud of that. And so yeah, you've got a chair for everyone there. And then on the back here, let me remove my phone from my tripod here. There we go. And we have just a little bit more detailing from the council, or not from the council, from the Temple of the Crystal King. So, let's get minifigures on this thing, because I mean, that's really all you can do with it. Put minifigures on it, and it looks so good. So there we have Pythor. Then here, I'm gonna grab my tripod again. All right, next up we have Harumi. We can put her back here. Oh, I knocked Pythor. There he is. Then we have a Sphera right here. She can connect like that. And then the mechanic sits on this side. Mr. F sits over here. And then Vangelis sits here. So overall, it looks really good filling it up there. And we can even get the Crystal King, maybe put him on here talking to everyone. I don't know why he wouldn't have a chair, but that's just what I thought of. And then over here, we can put some guards. So yeah, I think it looks really good when you flesh it out with minifigures. And even going back to this spinner, you can put it on there and put Lloyd disguised as the mechanic inside. And down here, I have a knob. So if you spin that, the spinner spins. Spinny, spin, spin. So yeah, you can even put Lloyd in the chair where the mechanic goes. And overall, I didn't choose to put the normal forms of the characters, you know, before being crystallized. I didn't choose to put them in here because I just wanted the normal, the crystallized ones, because I just thought if Lego made this, it would be a great way to get all of them. So yeah, but let me remove all these figures and show you a few more functions here. Alright, so if you don't like the crystal spider, you can actually turn this all the way around, and back here we have a little spot that you can, there goes a chair, that you can put it on right there, and it just sits there in the back. Or this tile piece, this jumper piece, can also be used for something else. So if you're using that, you can just put it like that. Alright, so what this jumper piece is for is actually for where the spinner goes. You can remove the spinner, and then you can put the jumper, and just put Lloyd on it, and have him spin. So, yeah, I think this is a really good model for just setting up figures and making them look really good on this thing. If you can see right here, we can have a crystal warrior running towards him, maybe Mr. F with his blaster behind him, stuff like that. You can just make this thing look really good, and I am very proud of this amazing model. But let's get on to the minifigures I chose. So when it comes to the minifigures, I knew I had to include a lot of them. First off, we have 2 crystal guards. Next, we have the crystallized mechanic and a slightly modified crystallized Mr. F. Then we have crystallized Vangelis and a super modified crystallized Esphera. There. So I painted a Medusa tail to be purple, and then I just need gray to finish it off. It doesn't look super good right now, but it is almost done. So there they are. Next we have the Herald herself, Harumi, and we have crystallized Pythor. Finally, for the villains here, we have the Crystal King himself. Next up, we have a Fugitive Lloyd suit with the gunmetal gray shoulder pad, and we have the Mechanic Disguise Lloyd. I just took the Mechanic minifigure, threw a standard Lloyd head on it, and threw a mustache on it, and there you have it. So I chose to include his suit so you can swap him if you want, but I really didn't want to focus on the minifigures. I mean, I knew if Lego was going to make this, it was for the set, and I knew I wanted to make this for the set, so I kind of just picked up a few minifigures, you know, that I thought might be right. I didn't think all too much about it and threw them in there. So with that, let's get on to the outro. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of my MOC. And let me know in the comments what kind of reviews you would like to see and what videos you may want to see. But with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.